All right, we're finally ready. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, aka Subscribe for Food, aka Subscribe for Nuts, aka I have a trillion channels, aka I'm the ghost of the most doesn't sound doesn't make sense, but sounds pretty damn good. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my movie live stream chat. This is a ghost live stream chat. Is me and my friend, me and my brother, Troy, like to say. I'm finally set up. I'm tired. I'm sick. I'm sick. I have type 2 diabetes and I'm tired all the time. I'm trying to control my sugars. I've made strides, but still far away. Still have to avoid the temptation of food. I'm trying to avoid, my worst fear is to get dialysis. I'd rather get cancer. Don't take that a wrong way, YouTube. I don't mean that, but nah, I take that back because I don't want to get anything, but we all pass on one day and y'all believe in heaven, we go to heaven and stuff. But anyways, this is my intro, and this is a movie chat. It is a ghost movie chat. Ghost mean late at night again. There are chances somebody might come in here. Laverna might come in here. She's up at night. She says. We got who else? Shout out to Psychosocial. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Cody. Cody comes in here, but I think he comes earlier. He comes when I do earlier live streams, like in the daytime. See if we get anybody new. Talk about some movies. Talk about anything, man. The good thing about me is if you have a problem, I'll stop talking about what I'm talking about. If it's a movie, or whatever, and I'll get to your problem. I'm here to help people. I know this is not a movie help people's channel, but I like to help people. This is my, you know, y'all are my brothers and sisters. So let's get on with my intro. Let's tell you what happened to me today. First of all, I have to wear shoes at all time because if I get a blister in my foot or something, I gotta go to the hospital. I'm feeling my foot right now, not to be weird or anything, but I have to make sure I stepped on the rug barefooted. I have to make sure I didn't step on anything metal or anything. There could be metal clips, whatever. Life can stink, man. Life stinks, especially with type 2 diabetes. I had a little, stepped on a little wire some years back and I had to go to the hospital. Don't want that. I hate being in hospitals. And if you're diabetic's worse because they want to poke you more, check your blood a lot and poke you and give your insulin. And the worst thing is putting that IV thing and being attached to it. I can't even remember what I did today. Well, the thing is, I just woke up like an hour ago, so I ate a nice grapefruit. I was like eyeing that grapefruit. That I can remember from today. I was like, I have to eat that grapefruit, but there was certain medication I took, and I can't I can't eat that grapefruit. Yeah, because of that medication, so I have to wait some hours. That's the thing that stings. The doctors never even tell you that. They just tell you don't take grapefruit with that medication. Well, hey, how about if 4 hours passes? Can I take your grapefruit then? I'm pretty sure nobody minds if I start eating a little candy. I'm impatient. I'm like waiting for people to get in here, but you have to be patient. And if nobody comes in here, I will talk about myself, and that's fine. Oh my gosh. this coming week I have to go to Mexico, man, to freaking just to the border and go get some dental work done, the root canal. I am nervous. Sorry. I ate celery. So I have celery stuck in my teeth. I should have brought a. No, I don't want to bring a floss because that looks very improfessional. What did I do today? I think I may have worked on this big. It's like a gun. It's like a Nerf gun, but it's not a Nerf gun. It's by another company. It's like a machine gun. I'm trying to. I need to work on that. I need to get that out of the way for my toy channel. I don't let myself do other videos because I'm stuck. I'm sticking to that because I wanna stick to it and finish it. I can't wait to do videos on other toys. It's a lot easier. This machine gun's a pain in the butt. You have to learn how to operate it property. No, it's property. And then I can get to my other videos. I have to do other toys that are more simple, not much of a hassle. My sister came over today. Now that I remember, what did she do? Oh, I got my little niece's birthday party today. And not actually a candy, it's a haul. To keep my throat, whatever. Because I haven't taken my allergy medication. That's this gross thing that with my allergies that I just don't I chew. I have drainage where saliva will build up in my mouth. I wanted to fill up my pill box, but I was getting impatient. I wanted to get the show going. I don't know why I did this show. Oh, I'm behind on my show, so I wanted to do this one. Finally felt it. My throat. Mm, I don't know. I'm thinking of playing Grand Theft Auto later. I haven't played in a while. I don't know. I really don't know if I feel like playing that. Maybe I'm getting too old to play video games. I don't have the heart for it. Although Borderlands 2, I have more of an urge to play, even though I've been playing it too much. But some games I just don't. It's like I feel I should like Grand Theft Auto, but I don't know why. I just don't. I guess maybe it turns me off is like I don't know how to do a lot of things in that game, and I'm too lazy to research to learn how to, 'cause I would need help. I can't. I don't understand how to do a lot of things in that game. People have even tried to help me, and it's just I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't know how to buy weapons. Hmm. I don't like the cops killing me or in that game or capturing me. Who likes to die in any game? I think some people get madder than others. I heard about a kid that threw his controller at the television screen or something just because they lost or something. Wow. I'm thinking about the presidential election. We gotta change our country, man. Too many bad things happening. I know some of y'all don't care about politics, but it does affect you. Politics I just see just makes me crazy, man. The things that are going on, and they should not be happening. We have a constitution that protects us, and President Biden, he's not forcing a constitution. You're supposed to deport illegal aliens. You're not supposed to process them. He just does that for presidential gains, so the Democratic Party get out of power. I don't want to joke. I don't want to. I shouldn't get into politics. I'll just turn you guys off. I like to. I like to talk about politics somewhat, but that is gonna scare you guys away. You guys come first. If I start talking about politics, I apologize if you guys don't like it. I have to make a note of going to the new Transformer. I guess it's animated cartoon. Although it doesn't look totally animated. I don't want to know what you call it. Ah man, they're probably giving it theaters, and I'm broke. I don't have any money. I may have $2, but I'm starting to save up for my PS5 with $2. See, I need to at least save $600, and I want the expensive one. Every time I try to save for that, something happens. I can never buy a game system when it's in its prime. I think it's already past its prime. I think it's already past what 3 years. I had a friend of mine that said he bought a PS5 and he had problems with it, and he lost the receipt or something. So I'm like, oh gosh, we gotta take care of that quick. And me, sometimes I think I bought a PS4 and I didn't play it for like a year or 6 months or something. That's crazy. They cost crazy money. You got like $400. All that money could go to. I sound like a grown up. Instead of spending $400, $500 on a video game console, you can go buy food, a lot of food. Food's expensive, yo. Everybody doesn't want to admit it, man. But if you can afford a PS5, PS4, your parents can buy it for you. You have money, man. I would like to hear more about people saving up for it. I've never heard anybody saving up for a video game console except for me. If I really wanted to buy one, I could have bought one already. But I had like $200 saved for a PS5, and I spent it on my wife, which is a good cause. We had a Christmas, and I spent it on her, take her to a nice dinner, and take her to a movie during Christmas time, before a little bit before Christmas. I think that was really cool. Her and I are sick, so we don't know how much time we have to be on this earth. I am fatigued all the time, man. These things. I know this is not about me. If you guys were to come in here, I'd talk about you. I'd be more concerned if you want to get something off your chest. But a lot of people, from what I see from all my live streams, they they don't talk much about themselves. They do a little bit, but not a lot. Sometimes I have to ask them stuff. I don't want to be asking because then I seem rude. I feel like I'm being rude. Maybe it's not being so appropriate in live streaming, but I'm a curious cat, man. I just want to know for the reason of knowing, not because I usually don't have an agenda why I want to know. I'm like that with my PS4 friends. I want to ask questions, and there I can actually talk with them. Here I can. Here you all can just message. You can only say so much, but on PS4 they can answer me. And it just I'm curious. I'm always curious. I don't have an agenda of why I want to know. Just kind of like getting to know somebody in a way too. What? How can I have gone 13 minutes already? And I have somebody in here? Wow, the world has turned. If and see if it's one of my friends or you knew, they looks like they left already, but they might still be here because these things are not accurate all the time. If you want to ask me or chat with me, go ahead, man. There's nobody in here. And if people weren't here, I would still ask you want to say something. So there is hope. Somebody looked like they wanted to come in or whatever. Anyway, I already passed the 10-minute mark. Well, I'm not gonna do the intro. It's already 14 minutes in. I just can't believe I went that fast. Mm, what other movies? Still waiting for the. I have not checked on the Gremlins 3 movie. Man, Can't wait to see that. Hey, Gun, what's up? Hey, bro, what are you doing up so late, man? It's already like for me, it's already 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you up to, man? I just had this urge to throw a live stream tonight. Just watching the boys. What boys? Is that the name of a? Is that the name of a movie? Damn, bro, you're the last person I would think would be up so late. I'm already. This is a ghost live stream chat. No, it's a TV series. Oh, cool. What games have you been playing, Gun? And thanks for joining, dude. If it wasn't for you, there'd probably be nobody in here. There's a chance some other people might come in, but I don't know. Wow, what's up? We got two people in here. Who else is in here? Gun, you brought the crowd with you. Speaking of TV series, I used to watch Breaking Bad. I'm sorry, dude, that I sound like an old fossil because these shows are kind of old. But I still haven't seen. I don't think I've. I definitely haven't seen season 5 of Breaking Bad. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Hey, dude, I'm gonna say for PS5 again. I'll be at $1, I think. Nah, bro, I had $200 saved for a PS5, but it was in Christmas. But I spent it on my wife. And it's good because her and I are sick. She's gonna go into dialysis. That's something very bad with her kidneys, dude. It's like saying we're in borrowed time. Me, I'm very tired. Hey, person number 2, if you want to talk, it's cool, man. I'll talk to you. Now, I always failed to buy a Call of Duty to play with gun. Hey, dude, I was playing on PS4 with Troy on. Let's see, what's today? Today's Saturday, Friday. Maybe on Thursday I was hanging out with Troy. I kind of messed up because I had I was offline. I had it. I should have put it. I was online. What? I'm actually gonna have people in here today. Awesome. Hey, Gun, if you're watching, this is an old movie, dude. This is a funny movie. It's called. This is from the '80s. It's an old movie called with John Cusack, Better Off Dead. It's a real funny movie, bro. Or if you want, look up scenes on on um on the what do you call it, on the internet. Man, it's really funny. It's called Better Off Dead. I like it. What is going on? 4 people in here today? Man, I must be in bizarre world. I thought I was gonna be here by myself. This is where John Cusack, the actor, he works at a burger place. They make him wear a pig helmet on or whatever. It's funny. This guy comes out in a movie. It's kind of dirty. It's called Porky's, but it's PG-13. I love this movie. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. My friend Gunn here is he likes what they call Black Ops. Is Black Ops another Black Ops is Call of Duty, right? Hey, if anybody wants to chat, come and chat with me. Come talk to me. Tell me anything. You can tell me how you're doing. There's a movie chat, but you can talk about whatever. You want to talk about politics, you want to talk about how your day went, what's going on, or you want to talk about movies, it's all good. I bet Guns never seen this movie. That's Legendary Weapons of China. This is actually one of those old Chinese movies. I kind of like it, but I'm not too. I like when they do Chinese fighting, hand fighting. I like that more. It's more entertaining, in my opinion. But this is about. They do a lot of sword fighting in here, so fighting with swords and such. I like the more. Whoo! It's like this. Ha, woo, ha, hoo. Boom, dum, dum, dum. And then they do that. They do that. The sound effects like typing. Bah. I've always been a fan. I like it. When I like when they go like boom. I do have hand speed. I've shadow boxed for oh my gosh, man. For I'm an old person, old fossil for like 30 years. In my old house, I had a punching bag. I put on a rope on a tree and start punching it. Hey, Gunner, you still there? How did we go from four people to one? And thank you for the like. Gun, have you given me a like? Because there was three other people in here. I might have people just watching me that are not in a chat. Once again, like I always say, what I say, guys, if you just want to sit back and just chill and not get in the chat, that's fine, man. Relax, have a good time. Just hear me talk. But y'all can know you're more than welcome. I know there's other YouTubers that don't care what you say in there. They only care if you're talking there, but no, I actually care about you. If you want to get something off your chest about life, whatever, just remember everybody's watching you though. I will stop what I'm talking about and I'll see what you have to say. And I will listen and I will be a brother to you. All right, we passed the 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna introduce myself. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. Just like God knows, my screen name is A Destroyer 48 on PlayStation 4. This is a ghost chat, what I call it. It's real late at night. So it's only you and me amongst the ghost in here. And we're just chilling. We're gonna talk about movies. I'm gonna skip from my intro and talk about movies. I'm gonna go random. And oh, I can't believe Gun's up this late at night. Gun, I didn't know you would stay up real late at night, bro. Um, Gun, have you been hanging out with anybody on PS4? On PS4 and the live streams. I mean, or on PlayStation Plus, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if Gun's still here. He might be. He might be busy doing something. But I'm glad he dropped by. What other movies? Borderlands 2 movies. I'm always gonna bring it up. I'm a big. That's what I'm playing right now. Borderlands 2. That's like my favorite game now. I play. Thank goodness, Gun maybe have left. That's fine. Maybe he's back. I've been playing. It's gonna be the same mode because I'm gonna be playing this game for the same. So don't. Hope you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, Destroyer Alberto, you're talking about the same things over and over again." Well, I'm telling you what's going on in my life, bruh. I wanted my axe, but I lost my axe. Um, I played Castlevania on PlayStation 4, but the old Castlevania, the original Castlevania. Thank goodness they have classics we could play. And I'm playing Splatterhouse, the first one. And I actually have a Splatterhouse banner, and I want to put it back here, but it's a banner. I don't know how to set up a banner, so I don't know. I have to. And I don't think my one way I think I put up a banner is like nail stuff to the wall, but I don't think my mom's going to be too proud of that, even if I put it on one of these boards. I love Splatterhouse, man. Splatterhouse, let me explain if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Swan Girl, how many movies do you watch a week, a month? Okay, let me. I actually have a negative answer, but I have a good reason for it. um, can I start off by telling you like this? The thing is, I was a big movie goer when I was a kid. I had nothing to do at home, So I would record movies. I would put them, and I would watch them again and again and again. Well, you know what? Let me be. I don't like when I'm going along when people go long stories. So I want to give you a direct answer right now. I don't watch. I watch the same old movies over and over, but I don't watch them so much because I have 6 channels. Um, that's a very good question. Nobody's ever asked me that. Thank you for the question, by the way. Mm, I'm gonna say 10 to 15 movies a month, but the reason is I used to watch movies a lot. I watched a lot of movies, but I just did like I here like my live stream for this account, A Destroyer 48. This is a movie account. I have 6 accounts. I have a romance channel. Swan Girl, do you like romance? Because I'm looking for my first um subscriber. It's called Romance 48. I got a romance movie channel. I got a toy channel. I got a Christian channel. I got a pro wrestling channel, and I think I'm missing one. I got 6 channels. I'm missing one. I can't think right now. And Swan Girl, I can ask you, what is your favorite movie? If you care to answer. Yeah, but I watch like 10 to 15 movies um a month. In a week, I watch 3 movies. But the thing is, sometimes I watch Mexican ranchera movies with my mom. I don't like those movies, but I do it for her. My mom is still stuck. My mom's old. She's stuck in the 1940s and 50s and stuff. So I watch them with her. Titanic still stands up there. That's actually a review I might want to do. Let me ask you this one, girl, and you might get mad at me about this. Is what the problem I have with? Do you think that the main girl is pretty? We could talk about Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio. The last scene, and I hate to admit it, it made me cry. I cried twice at the last scene. The first one is better. Saw Twisters the other day. The first one is better. Yeah, that girl. Do you honestly think she's pretty? Chet, Leonardo DiCaprio is handsome. He's a handsome kid. DiCaprio came out in a show called, what was it called? Mike Seaver was the main character in that show that Leonardo DiCaprio came out in. Oh my, Growing Pains. Leonardo DiCaprio, he was noticed in a show called Growing Pains on ABC. She's real unlike other actresses. Oh, yeah, you like her? Cool. Um, yeah. Hey, Swan Girl, can I ask you? Okay, are you interested in subscribing to this channel? I mean, if you want to check it out more, it's fine. But I would like to have regular people on this channel. Um, as Swan Girl, I'm taking this the first time I talk to you, which is cool. Um, just to know about this channel, I do talk about movies, but I treat everybody like a brother and sister. I'm trying to have like a strong unit. I like to care about people and love everybody and them to be like my brothers and sisters. So I hope you're cool with that. You know, I came up this randomly. Awesome. All right. Just so you can know, I do have a romance channel. If you like romance, oh, you just said Titanic, but I'm not trying to get you to subscribe to all my channels or anything. But like, I do have a up and coming romance. It's called Romance 48, and I don't have any subscribers yet. The channel's kind of new, and I haven't worked on it too much. But I already did a review on it called a movie review. My first movie review was Pretty in Pink, and I do have Pretty in Pink on this channel as well. Pretty in Pink is one of my favorite romantic movies starring Molly Ringwald, but it's an old movie. It's from the 80s. I don't know how old you are and stuff like that, so I don't you could tell right now, it's not selfish, man. You can tell me whatever you want about yourself. You can tell me from whatever do you like movies, the 90s, the 80s, 2000s, 2010s. There's romance. Um, I don't know. What do you want to talk about? We can talk about whatever you want. We could talk about romantic movies, or which I can so I can sharpen up my romance, right? My romance movie skills. uh, or we could come out with we could talk about movies that are upcoming. Will you go see Deadpool and Wolverine? Yes. Thank you for mentioning that. Um, I will go see it if I have the opportunity to. But I do like guy movies, of course. I'm a guy, but right now on my radar is I would see that movie. Yes, I would. I like Wolverines. I think he's really cool with the claws. Deadpool looks really cool. Um, Deadpool is it's kind of crazy though the way he talks though, but he looks super awesome. I have like a PlayStation 2 game where Deadpool comes out, Wolverine comes out. Swan goes, I love the silver screen, but it's getting expensive to go these days. Yeah, I'm a poor broke person, especially if the movie isn't good. Where I go to the movies, um, which is I usually go to Cinemark. I don't know if they have Cinemark where you're at. I don't know how spread Cinemark is through, but on Tuesdays, go look for specials. If you haven't looked for specials, um, like for me, it's Tuesdays. Tuesdays at $6 or 6.50. That's a good deal. You and if I don't know if you know, going to the movies is usually cost efficient if you go in the daytime. Going at night, forget it. It's cost a lot. I would be kind of scared to go at night by myself. I don't live in dangerous area. Just that I'm not. I'm usually broke and I'm not used to going by myself. Yeah, I don't know if you live in the city. I'm pretty sure it's a lot really expensive. If you live in a town or at least a big town, it's not gonna be so expensive. They have a Tuesday deal here too, $12. Whoa! Wow. So if you have you have that's a deal for you, $12, man. Where you live, it's expensive. They have. I bet you where you're at, where everybody's at, they have cards. They have cards like at Cinemark where I go. They have gift. Well, you can get gift cards, but they have cards that that have discounts and stuff like that. I don't even think I can afford a discount. Right now I have a lot of I might lose my medical insurance. I have a lot of dental work, so I don't man, I really gonna be budgeting a lot and I can't even afford the situation I'm in right now. But I'll borrow money if I have to go to the movies. Usually $22 otherwise. So I'm girl, I'm not trying to pry or anything, but yeah, I think you're living in the city, man, because I think prices would be that high. I think, and if you don't live in the city, I wouldn't doubt it if in the city it's like cost more than that. So Swan girl, what kind of movies are you into? Are you into romance, horror? Are you into action? Everything? To tell you the truth, I usually into horror, but I could get into anything. There's even some because I'm from I was born in the United States, but I'm from Mexican descent. Like my family goes back to like Mexico. I think I have my parents were even born here, but I might have a grandparent that came from Mexico. But most of my grandparents, as far as I know, were born here. But man, you see me babbling, I'm getting lost where I was talking at. Oh yeah, my mom likes ranchero movies or like folk Mexican movies. I might like a couple. I don't like the music. I do it for her because my mom's elderly. I watch that for her, but and then she's real picky. She can rarely watch what I want, but I like horror movies, and she's just scared of horror movies. A bit of everything, not horror, but if I get brave, I will not watch a horror during the day. You will watch it. Horrors during the day only. All right. I will. I have. Look, this is the way it works here, Swan Girl. I have these movies, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes people may say, "Oh, you're talking about the same old movies," but I have a lot of them, and I go through them. Look, for example, I have all these movies right here, and you probably heard of this one, Starship Troopers. Oh, this is not horror, but it's how should I say? It's about fighting aliens. But here's the kicker: if you like romance movies, there's romance in here, and I really like the romance parts. It's very romantic, but there's gonna be a lot of killing and all that. But you're gonna have some romance in here, and it has. Oh my gosh, there's a fight scene in a battleship, and it's a drama. This guy like this girl, whatever, and they play this song. I don't know the name of the song, but it's oh my gosh, it's to die for. It's romantic. And I can talk about romance because I don't have any guy friends. If I had guy friends, they would be bullying me like, "Hey, you're a guy, you like romance." But I don't have to deal with that, so I can talk about whatever I want. Yeah, you don't recall how the way it ends. You want me to tell the way it ends? Um, you've already seen it anyways. They capture the big brain bug. It's like the master, but Swan Girl, do you remember the romance scene in the battleship? Rico, this guy, I could talk about it since you already saw it because I didn't want to spoil it for you. But Rico has a fight scene with this girl's new boyfriend. And Carmen, yeah, her name's Carmen. And Rico fights with her new boyfriend in the battleship. And there's a really cool fight scene. They play that song. I love that song. But I don't know what the name of that song is. I wouldn't even want to look it up on the internet because I probably can't find it because I'm really bad at that. Woo! So I grab a question for you. If you've seen the movie, if you remember this girl, oh my gosh, this chick in real life married Charlie Sheen. I don't remember her real name, but she married Charlie Sheen. A lot of people go gaga over this girl. But I say Diz here, she's way prettier than Carmen. Carmen has nothing on this girl. She is a beautiful girl. And interesting enough, Rico and Carmen came out in, well, these actors, they came out in 90210. both of them, not at the same time. I love this movie and the romance part. I like. We got two other people in here. If you want to talk, ask me anything. I'm here hanging out with Swan Girl, and we're talking about movies and stuff. I actually thought nobody was gonna show up today, and I'm putting down my show down. The reason why I don't have people is I don't advertise a lot, and I don't come out that much. But if I see that people want to come in and join my live streams, I will come out more. And I have 5 other channels, so you guys just gotta tell me, hey, Alberto, come out. We want to talk about movies, and I'll come out more. You just comment and stuff like that. Dale is a regular of the show. He actually didn't come out today. Um, Swan Work Girl, do you like any movies from the 90s, 80s, 2000s? You like new movies, old movies? Yeah, there's a PlayStation 2 game. Never played it. $5. Sorry. It's in the wrong stack. We're talking about movies here, right? All right, we're back to one person. I like the movies Silver Linings. I never heard of that. What is the movie Silver Linings about? Hold on, let me get a pen and a paper real quick so I can write it down. Maybe I'll have a chance to go look it up. I'm going. Let me write down that movie down. And if you can tell me a little. You can tell me whatever you want about the movie. Silver Linings. They won Oscars. Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence. Is Bradley Cooper's the one that came out of Lady Gaga? That movie. I can't. I will. I don't think I remember that name of that movie. Excuse me. Silver Linings. They won Oscars. mm, I should have brought my phone, which I might do right now if you don't mind. Can you tell me a little bit what the movie's about? I mean, you don't have to tell me a lot if you don't want to, but can you tell me so much? Let me see if I get my phone. I'm going. I got my phone. I'm going to see the movie Trap next week. Wow, you're telling me a bunch of movies I don't know about. Awesome. And I'm not very picky about movies. Do you mind if I look up Silver Linings? And I will look up The Trap. Two people with mental health issues. It's well done. Oh, I would Google it, right? Man, I can't think. Josh Hartnett, he's the main actor in it. Mm, Silver Linings. Hey, Swan Girl, are you considering subscribing to my channel? If you don't mind me asking, Silver Linings. Is it Silver Linings Playbook? Because that's what's pulling up on my Silver Linings Playbook. It's a 2012 film. Is it that one? Well, it's a comedy romance. Bradley Cooper comes out, so I guess this is the one. Unless you can correct me and I'm wrong. After losing his job and wife and spending time in a mental institution, Pat Solatano winds up living with his. He wants to rebuild his life and reunite with his wife, but his parents would be happy if he just shared their obsession with the Philadelphia Eagles. He has an obsession with the Philadelphia Eagles. Couldn't you chose a better team? Hope I didn't. Hope that wasn't your football team's one. Things get complicated when Pat meets Tiffany, who offers to help him reconnect with his wife if he will do something very important for her in exchange. Okay. Sounds interesting. I do like romance movies. Also, I watched The Nice Guys, Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling funny together. Okay, you said I'm gonna trap next, and I'm gonna write down all your movies so I can take a look at them when I get a chance. I mean, there's no guarantees that I can find and buy the movies, but I mean, if I get a chance, I'll buy the movie. But if I can't, I can go on see if they're free on Roku, or I can, or any of those channels, or I can just look and get scenes from the internet. And then you said also I watched the Nice Guys. Nice Guy. I thought Nice Guys was with Will Ferrell, but you said these are different actors in there. Watch Nice Guys, Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling. They're funny together. I'll even put funny together so I can make sure I'm getting the right movie. He's done a similar name movie. Yeah. I'll write down any movie you give me because this is interesting for me. I appreciate Swan Girl coming in here in my chat. I like to, meet new people. You're giving me more information about movies. Russell Crowe. Did Russell Crowe come out on Russell Crowe didn't come out on PS I Love You, did he? Yeah, do you remember a movie called PS I Love You? I actually have that movie. La La Land. I never heard of it. Wow. Now, what I can tell you, well, I have been going to the movies lately, but I've seen like Planet of the Apes. I saw Mad Max. I saw mainly action movies. The romance movies I may miss because they'll show They'll show movies that like I don't know, maybe they haven't give they need to give a good preview to a romance movie for me to be interested in it. Man, I haven't seen a preview to a romance movie in a long time that grabs my attention. One of them was maybe did I want to know if I saw She's All That as an old movie. If I saw that at the movies, I think that one grabbed my attention. Maybe I don't remember. That's a romantic movie. La La Land. Ryan Gosling and British actress that won an Oscar this year. Wow, you really like Ryan Gosling, right? Excuse. Oh yeah, I've heard her name before. I would need to see her picture, what she looks like. I'll probably look for her right now. La La Land's another romantic. Swanger, I hope you don't like. I hope you don't get mad at me for saying this, but you're a good candidate to be my. And I'm not twisting your arm to subscribe to my channel, but I do have a romance channel, Romance 48. I'm gonna do live streams on that one too, but it's a baby channel. I have 0 subscribers there, but I don't want to twist your arm to subscribe to my channels or anything. That's fine, but man, you and I can build up that channel, but we will see. And it was good. It made you cry. Yeah, it was like Titanic. What does Ryan Gosling look like? If I see her picture, I'll be like, oh, I know her. Is she a blonde? Ryan Gosling. I'm sorry. I thought it was a girl. So I'm sorry. He's a guy. He's a Canadian actor. Ryan Thomas Gosling is a Canadian actor, prominent in both independent films and major studio feature. What other movies has he made? Let me see if could see real quick. Gosling's rose to prominence age 13 on the Disney Channel's The Mickey Mouse Club. How cute! His breaking role was in a Jewish neo-Nazi, The Believer. He came out in The Notebook. Oh, no wonder you like him. How many females like The Notebook? I have to admit, I have not seen The Notebook, and I actually have the movie. I bought it. I think I have it. I will tell. I will tell you when I see The Notebook. I'll tell you if I liked it or not. Half Nelson. It's an independent drama. Lars, Real Girl, Blue Valentine, Crazy Stupid Love, the Nice Guys, La La Land. Wow, you're a big Ryan Gosling fan, aren't you? Blade Runner, First Man. Ooh, Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. Dead Man's Bones, Moroccan Restaurant in Beverly Hills, California. Okay. He is in a relationship. He is in a relationship with actress Eva Mendes, with whom he has 2 daughters. So the only movie I know he comes out in, or that I know, okay, Blade Runner. I know about that movie. I don't think I've seen it. I didn't like the first Blade Runner, but I haven't seen that one. La La Land sounds interesting. Crazy Stupid Love. That one sounds familiar. All right, I'm sorry. Let me get to your. I'm sorry. Let me get to what you have said. Uh, why is that? Have you not been doing this long? He did the fall. Okay, let me get to your first question if you don't mind. I'll get to that. Uh, My live streams, to tell you the truth, this here, I have like 230 subscribers. I've been with this is my first channel, and I started doing live streams like 2.5 to 3 years ago. Man, my other channels, some of them are kind of new, some of them were done last year. The romance channel, to tell you the truth, I got lazy on it, but I had too many projects. I am sickly. I have type 2 diabetes, so I get tired. So when I have depression, anxiety. I don't mind telling you this, and sometimes like with the anxiety and depression, I don't want to do anything. So that prevents me from doing a lot. And plus, I have 6 channels. I want to say I have ADD, but I don't think I'm that bad. But that is like I'm a person that can do a lot of stuff. Like I have the toy channel, I have this channel, I have a Christian channel, I have a pro wrestling channel. You name it, I got it. Not literally, just an expression. And then he did the Fall Guy this year. Okay, I seen the previews to the Fall Guy. That's an action movie. I don't know. I want to see it. It would be a type of movie where I don't. The previews are not enough for me to see it. To me, it's like another action movie at the movies. But it could be that I will see it on DVD and say like, oh wow, it's a good movie. I wish I saw it at the movies. The Notebook is lovely. I need to see it. Now I'll let you know if I like it or not. I do have it. I think I have it. I bought it with a 4 pack, I believe. And then you said Swan Girl said, I like him, but not sure if he's my favorite. I become a Tom Cruise fan again. Um so wow, so you're a Tom Cruise fan. Tom Cruise, we know him in Top Gun. Oh, I could talk forever about that guy. Legend. He comes on a what is it called? Mythic movie. He comes out of Legend where there's elves and stuff like that. I have that movie. I like that movie. Um, Tom Cruise. He was into Scientology. He came out with Top Gun Maverick. I like Top Gun Maverick, and it's pretty good. Um, the last Mission Impossible movie was brilliant. Yeah, I like some of the mission. I seen one of his Mission Impossible movies, so it's pretty good. Who can forget Tom Cruise with the shades, man? He's a hunk of munko. And I'm straight, but I don't mind saying if a guy is handsome or. And I might be joking around like I'm gay, but no offense to gay people, I'm not gay, but I joke around a lot, and I may offend people. And if I ever offend anybody, I'm sorry. It's just that I have this weird sense of humor. And guys joke about that stuff all the time. And Swan Girl says, long wait for part 2 as they have pushed it back to next year release. What do you mean part 2? I thought Tom Cruise already made a whole bunch of Mission Impossible movies. I may be mistaken. Okay, we have another person in here. You want to talk? That's cool. If you just want to chill out and chat, it's all good. I'm not at the 10-minute mark, but I will introduce myself for whoever's watching and just joined us. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. And we are talking about movies. I'm here with Swan Girl. We're just chilling out talking about movies. And she's already mentioned a lot about Ryan Gosling, and she likes him, but she likes a lot of his movies. And I was like, I feel bad because I thought Ryan Gosling was a girl, but she has given me a whole bunch of movies like The Fall Guy. That one I didn't know. I didn't know about The Fall Guy, but La La Land and that Lightning movie I did not know about. And I will research those movies as much as possible. I will try to obtain the movies if I can. If they're giving it free on Roku or whatever, because I'm a broke guy, I will watch them. The latest one is done in 2 parts. Are you serious? My brain not working so much because I woke. I don't know why I woke up like 2 hours ago. Dun, dun, dun. One thing I can say about the Mission Impossible movies that I know about is they advertise it a lot. The guy that comes out of Shaun of the Dead, I forgot his name. The main character, he comes out in one of the Mission Impossible movies. First one is 3 hours. Whoa! Swan Girl is telling me that the Mission Impossible, the first one was 3 hours long. Swan Girl, did you mind that movie being 3 hours long? The one that seemed very long that I saw was Mad Max Furiosa. That one seemed long, but I don't even think that was 3 hours. There's a movie called Wild Earp a long time ago with I think one of the Quaid brothers, Dennis Quaid. That movie was super long, and it was it was definitely 3 hours. Well, because supposedly they have they have been making it since 2022. Oh, okay, so you're talking about the recent movies. Dun, 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 dun. That's the original theme to Mission Impossible. How about Jack Reacher? Have you seen Have you seen Tom Cruise's movie and Jack Reacher? I don't think Tom Cruise has made a Jack Reacher Part Two. I think I did see it, but I don't remember too much about it. If you guys haven't seen Mission Impossible movies, they're just action packed. Swan Girl says, "Yep, it's the one where Tom Cruise rides up the mountain and flies off it." Wow, the way you say it, it sounds funny. Seriously, I saw it, but I don't really remember it. I'm gonna go try and look up this Ryan Gosling so that you speak of. Oh, we could talk about that. Okay. Because one girl said she said Cruz was never big enough in body size to be Reacher. What do you mean by that, Swan girl? So you're saying is Reacher is Dom Cruise playing another like playing a character somebody before him? Why is Tom Jack Reacher supposed to be taller than Tom Cruise? Or why is Tom Cruise supposed to be as tall as Jack Reacher? Did they take it from another movie or something? This one girl says apparently Lee Child told Cruise he should stop acting as Reacher. Okay. I wonder who Lee Child is, who that is. And then so I'm gonna say Reacher in the book is tall and muscled up. Wow, I did not know that. Swan Girl is educating me today. um, because I didn't know Jack Reacher was based on a was it a book? Yeah, a book. Lee Child is the author of the Reacher books. I did not know that. I would have never known until you told me, Swan Girl. Thank you for educating me. That Jack Reacher is based upon a book. Mm, Hey, Swan Girl, if you like action movies, I recommend. Do you know the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, The Running Man? And that's a good action movie. It's really good. I have Running Man. It's the only character he's written about. An author that's only he's only written about like one book of Jack Reacher. Wow. Swan Girl says I think there are 15 books so far of Jack Reacher. Another, since she's talking about books, and it's a guy. The other movie, the other it's not a TV show, but the other another series that's based on a book. Oh my gosh, what are they called? I forgot the name of the series. There's this series about this white guy and a black guy. They have these adventures. They're like solving mysteries, and they had a show some time back, like I don't know, 8 years ago, and they had a book out. I forgot the name, man. It's gonna bug me. But let's go back to Swan Girls. I think they're 50. Okay, Arnie, U.S. great in first Terminator movie. He's great. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Um, I can go on forever about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I have a whole bunch of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. The one I see a lot is Predator. I like military stuff. I didn't serve in the military, but I like a lot of military stuff. I like the beginning of the first Predator because they have like a something less than a squad. They have like only like seven troops, and they're like, we're gonna take out. They're in like somewhere a country in South America, and we're like, they're gonna take out this base out in there, out in the jungle, and they're gonna. I like that part. They're like, okay, you guys get the nest, you guys do this, and then you guys are back up. I love that part. Then they're fighting the alien. The alien's pretty cool, but I don't know. I do like Predator. He's not my favorite, but I like the Predator. Oh, first Predator movie is good. Yeah. Oh my goodness, one girl for like the beginning of that movie, the spaceship when it goes to when it with a predator in it in the very beginning, it's gonna hit the planet Earth. Those are really good graphics for the 80s. It looks real. I mean, the graphics nowadays, I mean, it's way beyond the 80s, but that was in the 80s. That was they did a spectacular job with that. I mean, you have to admit that. There's a Predator where what's it called? What is it called? Predators? The one on the planets. I like that one. Predator 2 was okay. I'm not the big I mean, it's okay. I don't know. There's something about it that I mean, I guess there's a big change from the jungle to the city, and I'm like kind of trying to adapt to the predator being in the city. I guess. I mean, what I can say about Predator 2 is the franchise. It would be less. It wouldn't be as good without Predator 2, but I don't think it's my favorite one. The one where they send soldiers to a planet predators, I think it's with an S. I don't know. That one I do like. Which there is a real UFC fighter called Taktarov, a Russian fighter that comes out in that movie, by the way. Because I'm a UFC fan. Okay, Swango said the one where they're entered the underground and take on Predator and Alien. Oh, okay. I know the one you're talking about. That's the one with the pyramids, right? Um, is that's the one where the Predator gets an alien head and then he cuts out all the goo from the alien head and he gives it to the girl as a shield. So the alien, no. The predator befriends the girl in that movie. It's an older girl, by the way. It's a young lady, I guess you could say. She's in her early 20s, I think. And he befriends with a girl to fight the aliens. I have not seen that movie in a long time. It's interesting. It's okay. It's good. Uh, and then the guy Bishop from the first Alien movie. So Bishop was a clone in the first Alien movie, and then he comes out in that Predator versus Alien kind of movie, and he comes out as like real life, like who he is in real life. Interesting. The alien entered the Predator. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me about that. That's the very end, right? So supposedly the alien might take over, and they were already in the Predator ship. Yeah, the alien gets in the Predator, and the Predator's body is already in the alien ship, which makes me believe that the alien might take over the whole Predator ship. I mean, it's a possibility, but I would think the Predators have more technology. They know a lot about the alien. They might be able to stop the alien. There's another movie right there, but I don't think they would make it. Well, I think it's a good idea, but they would not make a movie about the predators in the ship versus the alien because nobody can speak English unless they manage to get a human to get aboard or humans to get aboard that battleship for some way somehow, which I don't see happening. But hey, man, nowadays anything's possible. Oh my gosh, Alien Two is a classic. I could go on for Alien Two. Alien Two, also known as Aliens. That is the Marines versus the aliens, which makes the best action-packed movie. And I don't know, in my opinion, the movie's too good to kind of ruin the franchise in a way. Because then part three, you know, you have a lot of aliens fighting Marines, which is so action-packed. When you get to Aliens 3, the aliens ends up in a planet where there's a bunch of bald guys with Sigourney Weaver, and they're only fighting one alien, which makes it boring. And a lot of people do not like that movie, and I think they don't like it because Aliens Part Two outshines Alien Three because there's so many Marines and aliens fighting that you go back to Alien Three only fighting one, it ruins it. You know what I mean? Thank you. You see, this is thank you for coming. Coming to my live stream show chat because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be talking. I'm entertaining. I have a personality. It's just that I don't have that many people in here because I don't come on as often, and I don't know how to advertise, and I'm not computer savvy. Like I don't have what do you call it? Um, like I can't edit my stuff, but I'm fine like this. I'm not out to make it big or anything. And by the way, I do this completely free. I don't take super chats. I don't take none of that stuff from anybody. I would it would be cool if YouTube would pay me, but they're not gonna pay me because of my location. So I do this absolutely free. I don't have sponsors, nothing. I lose money doing this, but I make friends and I get to have a good time and if I wouldn't be doing this, I would be in a lot of trouble. I'd be just anxiety and depression. Have you seen A Quiet Place? There's two sequels now. I saw one of them. Um, yeah, it's very interesting. You have to be quiet everywhere. The kid plays a toy right by accident. The toy makes a sound, and I remember that part. I have not seen the sequel. The sequel, I believe, goes all the way to the beginning. I think I seen the previews. I wouldn't mind seeing the second one. Yeah, like Swan Girl says, you need lots and lots of subscribers to make money, but I can't make any money. They every time I press the dollar sign to be monetized to make money, they say they will not pay me anything because of my location. So right now, according to YouTube, whatever I do, they're not gonna pay me anything. And believe me, I do need money, but I'm not thinking of. I don't know. Um, let's just say I'm not thinking about money at all. I just know I'm broken, poor, and I am a Christian though. I do, and I have health issues. And if you don't mind me saying so, I do believe I do believe in God, and I think He's gonna help me out. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't know what I'd be doing. I mean, I would have just given up. But since I believe in God, I believe He'll help me, and I'll just soldier through, and hopefully I'm just hoping to survive the next 6 months because I need a lot of dental work. I have health issues and stuff like that, and I'll be broke and I might lose my insurance. So, um, you know, if you guys don't believe in God, at least wish me luck. All right, let's see what one girl has to say. She had told me I need a lot of subscribers to make money. Oh yeah, and then she says yes, but it's better. The third one I saw recently has a wee bit disappointing. Are you saying there's a third movie for Quiet Place? I thought there was only two. But I'm probably wrong because I haven't been following too much about it, but I know a little bit about it. Swan Girl says I'm the same, hanging out in the there with him too. Cool. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Swan Girl. We have another person here. If you want to talk, go ahead and chat with us, man. We're just talking about movies. And if you guys are just sitting back, what I know is when I get awesome people like Swan Girl, and I have other people like I could see somebody else's in here, that people tend to watch me. That's what I'm learning to find out. But they don't chat, and that's fine. Like I say, if you want to just sit back and watch the show, go ahead. We're just here having fun. Um, hey, Swan Girl, do you know about a movie coming up called Borderlands 2? It's based on a video game. I'm looking forward to that because I am a big I am a big. What's not the movie's not gonna be called Borderlands 2, but it's gonna be called Borderlands. You do know about it? Um, it's coming out in August. I want to know. There's a Gremlins movie back from my day, from the '80s, and there's a Gremlins Part 3 coming out. Gremlins Part 2 was crazy. I need to look up Gremlins Part 3 what's gonna come out, but I'll do it later. Um, if you're talking about Borderlands 2, the only character I know that comes out is Kevin Hart. I have seen the previews to Borderlands 2, but I didn't recognize any of them. I may know some of them, but I didn't recognize them. The only one I know, they already told me Kevin Hart was going to be in there. If Swan Girl, if you don't know about Borderlands 2, Borderlands 2 is about, it's based on a video game. It is on an alien planet. There are people that look human, but some of them may not be human. They might be what they call a siren, kind of like an angel kind of deal, angel warrior kind of something like that. Uh, the main bad guy is something Jack. I forgot his name. I should not forget his name because I play this game so much. Jack is somebody. It's part of this other world where Jack is a leader, but he's a corrupted leader, and they want to take him out of power. It's kind of like just an alien, humans in an alien planet kind of movie, and they just need to overthrow the bad guys. There are going to be different aliens that look like monsters and stuff like that. Swan Girl said, "Oh, good grief! Hollywood is running out of ideas if they are making Gremlins 3." Hey, what is it, Gremlins 3? Oh yeah, I saw the trailer. Kate Blanchett is in it too. Not my get. It looks weird. Hey, Gremlins 1 was weird. If you just watch, you see a gremlin. Like there's a gremlin right there. But they're cute. Don't you like? Come on, Swan Girl. Love gremlins. Ooh. I don't mean to be pushy. I'm just joking. He is adorable though. But the ugly gremlins are ugly. They do turn into ugly gremlins. Part 1 was crazy, but it was funny. There was a gremlin like breakdancing. He put his hand on the floor. It was the ugly gremlin. He does a spinner Rooney. Part 2 is even crazier. If you don't like crazy movies, I don't blame you for not liking Gremlins 2. I mean, it gets crazy, and I can respect that if people don't like crazy movies. I understand. I can act a lot of crazy. That's why I like those kind of movies. Kevin Hart isn't always funny. Yeah, I wouldn't say. I would say Cat Williams is better. Do you know who Cat Williams is? Okay, you like the original Gremlins, yeah. Do you Gremlins Part 2? I don't know if you saw that one right now because I think you're not liking Gremlins Part 2. But my favorite part is there's a girl in an elevator, and then the Gremlins, the bad Gremlins, they hotwire the elevator, and they make her elevator like go super fast, like Part 1 with the old lady. But the elevator goes super fast, gets hotwired by the Gremlins, and it goes all the way down, and it crashes, but she survives, and she's on the floor. And there's even glue that green glue from the Gremlins that gets on top of her. And she goes something about sound alarm, and then all the Gremlins start making their noise. I'm sorry, the sound alarm. It was before she crashed. Trying to remember, but it was funny. I started cracking up. Swan Girl, no, the first one was enough for me. Have you seen the Goonies? Let me tell you this little story, Swan Girl, real quick about Goonies and Gremlins. When I was a small child, I was like 6 or 7. I went with my sister. She was already married, and she would take me to the video store to go rent videos and cassettes, not DVDs that we have now. And she told me this one thing. I'll rent you movies, but it can't be with anything starting with a G. You know why she said that? She said not any movie starting with a G because I always like to rent out Gremlins and Goonies. There's this thing I would want to show you, but I don't know if I can get it. Let me ask you this one, girl. Do you think Gizmo, that, you think he's cute? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's get to the Goonies. But there's a couple of things I want to say about Gremlins, but we'll go into Goonies. Um, hey, you guys. What was his name? The bald guy. Was his name Chuck? And then the big guy picks up his shirt and goes like, oh, that was Chunk. What did they call the monster guy? The guy, the man that was disfigured. I don't remember. Do you remember? Chuck was a fat kid, I think. Yeah. And then they the disfigured man. What was his name? Then you got Data. He was the Chinese kid. We don't know actually from what, he was just Oriental. We don't know if he's Japanese, Chinese. Probably they like to say mainly they're Chinese, but I don't think they said it. Uh, the guy that plays Rudy in the movie, he comes out. Um, who else? The guy that comes out in Friday the 13th. What's his name? Corey Feldman. Corey Feldman, the famous actor that would hang out with Corey Haim, which would be the two Corys. One girl comes out on Lucas. Oh, I love the movie Lucas. She's like the cheerleader kind of person. Um, the Goonies, man, you can't talk about the Goonies without mentioning the piano scene, the bone piano scene. Chuck was the fat kid, yeah. He picks up his shirt and remember the what's it called, a Chucky dance or Chucky? Oh no, we don't want to go to Chucky Child's Play because you don't like scary movies. Sorry. Um. So the battle, the pirate ship at the end taken out by itself. I'm just spitballing here, going over scenes. My favorite scene is when they go to the Catellis. They go into to their restaurant. They're hiding out the restaurant. They're trying to save interesting story. They're trying to save their neighborhood from. They're trying to save their neighborhood from being turned into a golf course. So they gotta come up with some money fast. River Phoenix too. He was in Stand By Me. I got Stand By Me. Stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Well, I better stop singing because I'll get in trouble with Blu-ray. I'll get sued for my fabulous singing. River Phoenix, he got killed in real life. I think it's from drugs. He's a handsome kid, man. Stand by Me. Oh my gosh, when that kid, uh, he goes into that they're like in a swamp, and then they had leeches all over them, and then this kid got leech in his underwear. Oh, feel bad for that kid. Yeah, the boat scene is classic. His his brother his brother Joachim is odd. And Joachim, who he's a brother of who? The leeches. Oh, I have right here. Have you ever seen this movie, Swan Girl? John Cusack and Stem, and this has to relate what we're talking about. John Cusack does come out in Stand By Me. He comes out as the brother. And I can't remember the main kid that comes out on Stand By Me. I can't remember his name. Maybe I'll look it up in a little bit. Is great in Signs. Yeah, I think I remember Signs. Is that Signs the one where they have like in the crops they have like aliens are making figures in the crops and stuff like that? I do love Stand By Me. It has a great soundtrack. Um, the guy that plays the villain's he's very popular. Swan Girl says no, but watch Identity the other day. John Cusack played a murderer. I think I did see a movie where John Cusack played a murderer, but such long time ago. Oh, have you ever seen Paperboy? That's Paperboy is where John Cusack also comes out. It's more about reporters trying to find a killer kind of deal. Is it? I think it's called Paperboy. Zach Efron. Oh my gosh, what a handsome guy! Zach Efron comes out on Paperboy, but man, I bought that movie at a dollar store. I liked it for a long time. Mel Gibson. Does Mel Gibson comes out in Identity? Mel Gibson's in a lot of other movies too. Mel Gibson comes out in Mad Max. He comes out in part one, part two. Mel Gibson comes out. No, actually, he comes out in three Mad Max movies. Mel Gibson directed Passion of the Christ, Jesus movie. Swan Girl Saying is an old movie. Six people get stuck in a motel with a storm and is on. Everyone starts dying. The movie's called Identity. I think I don't want to sound dumb, but I think you mean Identity is the name of the movie, right? Identity. Six people in a hotel. Storm. Everyone starts dying. Swan Girl said no signs. He played a priest and played his brother. And Swan Girl, I'm sorry. I think Identity is about the storm, right? What is Signs about? Can you briefly tell me what that's about, or whatever you want to tell me about Signs? So we're at Mel Gibson. I'm getting confused. I have this urge to talk about that movie, something Storm, with I can't think of actors' names. These fishermen go out in a storm and the storm takes over their boat. And I can't. Mark Wahlberg comes out in it. Signs is about aliens coming to Earth. I haven't seen Signs. I've heard of it though. That sounds very familiar. Thank you for giving me all these movies, and I bet you a lot of these I could see for free on TV. Yeah, I'm glad that you know a lot about '80s movies because I need to talk to people about '80s movies because I love '80s movies. Yes, The Perfect Storm, George Clooney. I'm sorry, I forgot George Clooney came out in there. So George Clooney comes out with Mark Wahlberg. Oh my goodness! I will tell you this: my mother is very picky about movies. She is a pain when it comes to movies. A Perfect Storm, and I have a hard time looking for movies that she will like. I think she will like Perfect Storm. My mom doesn't like any stupidity stuff in any movies. She doesn't like any violence. She doesn't like horror. No offense to you, because I don't like horror. But my mom is probably more picky than you. She just wants to watch ranchero movies, ranch movies, Mexican ranch movies back in the 50s. where they go serenade a woman in a like they go out with their mariachis and play songs to serenade a woman in a window, all and then dancing horses. Oh my gosh, I get so tired of that stuff. Night Shyamalan, he's done the Sixth Sense. Is that actually his name? Okay, we know Sixth Sense, right? Is it like I see dead people? I think I saw that movie one time, and that's the only part I remember. It's done Sixth Sense. When you said yep, oh, I'm sorry. I saw your screen name, and I was like, did she say My Girl? You know about My Girl with Macaulay Culkin? I think I only saw a little bit of part of My Girl. He's done a few movies. A Knock at the Cabin in another one. I'm way ahead of you, Night Girl. And it's not that I have the movie, but come on, I just saw it. What's up with this? I was seeing this movie a whole bunch of times. And the movies I have right here. Here it is. My Girl, yeah. Look, did you say about this one? Knock knock. No, I shouldn't scare you because I know you don't like horror movies, but it's just a joke. This is knock knock. That's a horror movie though. But you said no. It's called A Knock at the Cabin. Yo, you said My Girl was a lovely movie. I just saw parts of it. I think I did see. Didn't he die in a bee strike or something? A bee strike. Sorry. Let me write that one down. Knock at the cabin. Yo, when you say knock at the cabin, that reminds me. Have you heard of The Strangers? But that's a scary movie though. But I don't mean to bring up scary movies because you don't like scary movies, or horror movies. But knock at the cabin's door reminds me of The Strangers. The part three Strangers I did see. The couple is in they're trying to murder is in a cabin in the outdoors, and that's why I brought it up. My Girl. What was the other movie I was thinking about? I don't think you would see The Strangers, right? That's too scary for you. Um, The Strangers Part Three to me, it's classic '80s horror. It's to me, it is not gruesome at all. But I don't think Swan Girl will like it because it is. I guess it's considered horror. But to me, as I've seen a lot more gruesome movies than that, so I don't even know if I. I guess I would call it more a scary movie. A Knock at the Cabin is a possible end of world movie. What do you mean by that, Swan Girl? A Knock at the Cabin is a possible and a world movie. End of world. Oh, end of world. I think I know what movie you're talking about. Who comes out? Somebody, a famous actor comes out. Isn't it John Travolta, the movie you're talking about, Swan Girl? And we're talking about the same movie? Yo, Swan Girl's making my live stream successful today, or at least successful for me. Oh, sorry, I messed up. A Knock at the Cabin. It's a end of the world. Is it John Travolta that comes out in that movie? A Knock at the Cabin? I think I saw the previews to that movie. I don't know if John Travolta comes out. Dave. Oh, it's Dave Batista. Okay, that was the. I knew somebody famous came out. For y'all that don't know, Batista is a famous WWE wrestler, former WWE wrestler turned actor. Oh my gosh, he made such a great movie. And Rupert Grint, excuse me, I'm just writing her information down so I could check this out later on and go over it and see what I can see. No, because I don't know. I just know what Swan Girl said about a knock at a cabin's door. All I know it's an end of the world kind of deal. I don't know what is gonna cause that. I have not seen the movie. It would be. I think I would like that movie. Who doesn't like a good mystery? Because you're gonna start watching the movie. I even saw the preview and I didn't even know. I just know it was into the world kind of deal, but I don't even know what's gonna cause it. I don't know who Rupert Grint is, but I'll probably see him and be like, "Oh, I saw him in another movie," or now I recognize him. And she said, "Yeah, I wasn't sure how to spell his name. He's heavily tattooed." Batista came out in a zombie movie. It was pretty good, but we won't talk about that because one girl doesn't like horror movies. Although to me, it's more sci-fi. It's not really scary. Not in my. That's very interesting. In that zombie movie, they're trying to get to a. There's a. I know for sure there's one city that's zombified, and they're gonna Batista. He's gonna get a crew that's gonna try to get into a bank and rob, and they have to go through a zombie field or zombie city, and then they have to get to a bank to go steal the money. Very interesting. Rupert is the actor from Harry Potter, red hair. Oh, okay. Harry Potter, adorable. Oh my gosh, we don't even want to get into Harry Potter because it'll go forever. But no, to be honest, I haven't seen all the Harry Potter movies. I just remember something about a flying car. There was something I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, have you seen this movie about Batista? It's like a soldier movie, but something about it's a lot of fighting in the city, and it's something about Texas is trying to leave the United States, and for some reason to do that, for some reason they gotta attack other cities, and it looks like they're attacking New York. So New York, it just starts out with it starts off with soldiers, like weird soldiers, is attacking the city at random and killing random people, and Batista is trying to kill soldiers to protect himself, him and his other female, and they're gonna try to go to a safe zone where there's United States soldiers that are going to protect them and fly them out of there. He can't kill all of them because there's too many in the city, but he just protect him and his female to get him an extraction point. We say get out by helicopter and save themselves. I don't know the name of that movie, but it's pretty good. Me either, but I've read all the Harry Potter books. Oh, Harry Potter. Yo, I mentioned this movie earlier, but are you into Legend? Legend is a Tom Cruise movie where there's elves and stuff like that. If you like Harry Potter mythical stuff, you might like Legend if you've seen it. And in Legend, there's like and I don't think it's considered a horror movie, but they're like this red, it looks like the devil, like a red devil, but I think it's a demon because that demon well, let me say Satan. Satan sounds better. I hope I don't get in trouble with YouTube for saying. I don't think I will, but It's like a devil character, but even he has a master, so I wouldn't consider him Satan. But he does look the devil. He's red with horns like a bull, and there's elves and stuff like that. Oh yeah, not a fan of Legend. Yeah, it's demonic. Yeah. So that's the differences between me and Swan Girl right now. She doesn't like horror movies. I'm getting to know her, and I like horror movies. And she doesn't like demonic stuff. I do. I even watch like Satan movies with people in it. That's my deal. So me and Swan Girl have our differences, but it's okay. We still have other things in common. It seems like she likes action movies. I like action movies, and we both like romantic movies. Not everybody's gonna like the same stuff. And Swan Girl says one of Cruz is an early actor. Yeah, I would think that's one of his first movies. Now this would be a trivia question, Swan Girl. What would be Tom Cruise's first movie? Do you ever think about that? I might. A good candidate for one of Tom Cruise's movies would be The Outsiders. Do you know about The Outsiders? Outsiders is kind of I don't I want to say it's an all-star cast, but I don't know if we could say it's an all-star cast because all these actors were making it in the business. Patrick Swayze came out. Even a young Ralph Macchio came out, the guy that plays the Karate Kid. Who else? Oh my God, Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe, Hunka Munka. He's a very handsome guy. He gets Tom Cruise. If anybody's more handsome than Tom Cruise, it'd be freaking Rob Lowe. Not too many people more handsome than Tom Cruise. Taller maybe, but not handsome. The Outsiders, yeah, The Outsiders. I saw The Outsiders, and did you ever see The Outsiders in school? I seen The Outsiders at least once in school. When there was a major flood or hurricane over here in school, they made us watch it. I should have just ran home. It's a good movie though. Yeah, they all made names for themselves after that. Rob Lowe, Rob Macchio, Tom Cruise, Patrick Swayze, Matt Dillon, another hunka munka. Patrick Swayze, man, he came out in Ghost. He came out in Roadhouse. Patrick Swayze made a couple of bouncers famous. I mean, not famous, but he made like bouncer movies famous. Matt Dillon. Matt Dillon came out in a bunch of movies, but I haven't seen a lot. I only. Uh, in Platoon, did the guy. No, like. There's a character that came out in Platoon, a Vietnam movie called Bunny. He looked like he came out in The Outsiders, but I don't think he did. Can't recall the blonde boy. He's the one who told the story. Yeah, he became a little famous, but I think he stopped acting, or I didn't see him anymore. He is not his name is not well known. Let me see, what would be his name? I'm gonna look it up. Google. The Outsiders. 1983 film. Patrick Swayze, Dion Lane, Emilio Estevez. We missed him. Tom Cruise. I didn't say Tom Cruise in it. I think this dude's name, it's either Thomas Howell or Leif Garrett. You see, his name is not well known. Let me look under Leif Garrett. I think it's this dude. Where's the cast so I can see for sure? Cast. Wow, Rob Lowe's the one that's known as Soda. Remember? Soda Pop or Soda? That there was a story that his name is actually Soda or so. Yeah, Soda Pop. It says it right here. Bob Sheldon? What? I don't remember his name being Bob. The blonde guy? It says that Leif Garrett plays him. Oh, Pony Boy Curtis. So who's Leif Garrett? Where are you? Rob Lowe, Diane Leif Garrett as Bob Sheldon. I don't know who Bob Sheldon is, and not even in the, I think Bob Sheldon is the name of the character. Pony Boy Curtis sounds like more like this. Yeah, okay. Uh, Pony Boy Michael Curtis is played by C. Thomas Howell. That name is not familiar, so yeah, yeah, that's him. I don't think Leif Garrett was in it. Yeah, his name is in there though. It's in the that Leif Garrett played Bob. I don't know who Bob is though. Leif Garrett plays Bob Sheldon. It's probably like a character that's not, we see him in the movie, but we're like a nobody. Not to be mean, but The Outsiders. Me being a guy, I don't know if you think about this one girl, but the that bit, what do they call it? A rumble when they're all fighting together. Since I like fighting and all that stuff, I like that part. That was really cool. He must have been in the background. Yeah, I could have been an extra or played a small role. Do you remember what you liked about The Outsiders? When they go to the drive-in where they play movies. I do have to say drive-in where they play movies, right? Because drive-in is also there's some stores that actually have where you could put your car inside and do a drive-in, which they actually have those where I live, and where I live, they usually don't have anything good. Because I live in South Texas, I live way down in South Texas near the Mexican border. There are some knife scenes in there. Yeah, she likes. She says she likes that they're all best mates. Yeah, they have a brotherhood. I just know them by their actors' names. Usually, I don't. I forget most of their character names. Patrick Swayze was being mean to his brother. I guess would be Pony Boy Curtis, which I've only said that name with you, and him and Ralph Macchio. I don't know their real name. The character names. It's funny. They did a stabbing. They stabbed. They in self defense. They stabbed some other kids, high school kids, and they go running off. They go running off out in the country. They go live like in an abandoned church, and then Matt Dillon goes to get them. And what happens? And then they save a burning church. That question I have is no, it was a burning school, right? They stayed at a abandoned church, and then they went to a burning school. My question is, were all the kids black? Because I think the teacher was black. Was it an all black school? I don't remember. I like that Matt Dillon. He played he was a hood, like a thug. And what did he do? He was a thug, and then he had his own place, and he actually gave Pony Boy and Ralph Macchio. He gave him money to go stay somewhere. Now my question is, Matt Dillon's like a kid that would be old enough to be in high school. Maybe he's a little older. Where did he get his money? He had to be gambling or something. Yeah, that's my question. Where did he get the money? He's young, but these guys, man, they have what I don't have. That's why I can't take care of myself. I don't have any street smarts. I do not have street smarts. Swangirl said, you seen the original American Graffiti movie? I saw it. I don't remember a lot about it. All I know is Han Solo comes out in a hot rod car or truck. They have said that Suzanne Summers, remember Three's Company? Suzanne Summers is the pretty girl in the car. I think I've heard the story where she talks about how she was selected to be the pretty girl in the car. I don't consider there's a thing in the 80s, people considered Suzanne Summers to be hot or attractive. I know she had the body. I know that she's kind of short, and I don't know. To each his own. I don't find her to be that pretty though. She has the body. She has a short, nice body. Excuse me, but she's short. Excuse me. I do like American Graffiti. I like that the nerd guy hooks up with his pretty girl. No Matt Dillon character worked at a gas station with Emilio. Seriously? For real? That's the part I'm trying to remember. Hey, didn't the guy from Who's the Boss, doesn't he come out in American Graffiti? Hope you mind. It's not a candy. I'm gonna take a cough medicine to kind of like relieve my nasal thing. I have allergies. Tony Danza, the guy that plays in Who's a Boss. What does Tony Danza do in American Graffiti? Do you remember? He's just a hangout guy. I actually wouldn't mind watching American Graffiti right now. Excuse me, let me blow my nose real quick. Sorry about that. American Graffiti was Steven Spielberg early movies. Did Steven Spielberg also make Jaws? And Swell Girl, you can tell me what else you remember about American Graffiti. I think he directed Jaws not long after that. Steven Spielberg made Gremlins. Yo, Swan Girl, do you like cute stuff? I need to go back to the Gremlins thing before I forget. I know you don't like Gremlins Part 2, but there's a really cute. I have to tell you, if you're not watching Gremlins Part 2, you can watch the beginning if you ever get it. In Part 2, he walks really cute. You see, did you see it? The beginning, at least. You see, remember the old man that was taking care of him? He dies. And when he dies in Chinatown, he crawls out of the building and he walks so cute. You have to see it. It's adorable. Maybe I can find it in here so you don't have to watch the movie because I know you don't like Gremlins Part 2. There's also there's two scientists that are twins. They have Gizmo. Let me see if I can look it up. But we can still talk about American Graffiti. I wonder what's the name of the geek guy that comes out of American Graffiti. Oh no, I can't show it because of copyright. Sorry, I forgot. No, but let me tell you, Swan Girl, I must warn you, it's so cute that in Gremlins Part 2, they have Gizmo walking out of the building because the Chinese man just died. And he's walking real cute down the alleyway. And and there's two scientists that capture Gizmo and he comes on the cage and they play this song and he starts dancing and he starts running away from him. Adorable. It is adorable. And if you ever get a chance, if you know anybody that's Gremlins Part 2, just watch the beginning and they'll just show you those parts and you can turn it off because you don't like I don't think you like the Green Gremlins craziness. But it's in the beginning. All you gotta do is watch the beginning. But there, I got it off my chest. Adorable. It's even more adorable than Part 1 when he's walking. His little legs are walking. It's so adorable. American Grief. Okay, you said American Graffiti is how Happy Days came about. Thank you for letting me know. I never thought about that. And very interesting about Happy Days. And we can continue talking about American Graffiti. I do like that movie. Did the okay? The guy that plays Han Solo comes out of American Graffiti. What's his name? He doesn't a little girl end up in his car? I wonder if that little girl ends up becoming famous. But I don't think I remember her name. But interesting enough about Happy Days, Arnold, the one that owns a restaurant, Pat Morita from the Karate Kid comes out as Arnold, and then later on, Arnold is played by Pat Morita is replaced by from being the owner of the restaurant. He is replaced by a fat guy with a big nose. I don't know his name. Look where Ron Howard is today, well-known director. Okay, Ron Howard. He played Opie in the Andy Griffith Show. He played Richie Cunningham in Happy Days. I will get to him being a director, but I'm just going real quick over what I remember of him. I did see an old clip where he was, I guess, becoming. I think it may have been his acting, no, his director debut of a movie called Grand Theft Auto. I would like to see that movie. I mean, I don't know if I'll like it, but I'll try it. I would like to see, going back to the history of the things. What movie has Ron Howard directed besides that one? He directed some space movie, and that's all I know. I'm pretty sure he directed a lot. I can look it up right now. I only have 6% battery, but it's all good. Ron Howard. Hey, how about Teen Wolf? Michael J. Fox. Talking about 80s. Back to the Future. I don't know how Ron Howard triggered my mind to say Michael J. Fox. It has nothing. I don't know. Nothing in common. Happy Day. He started films called The Spike Gang. Need to see that. The Shooters. I don't know any of these movies. Grand Theft Auto. Wow. So did Richie Cunningham actually make the Grand Theft Auto, the video games I played today? Um, the paper. Okay. I didn't. I don't. I would not. Thank you for this one, girl. Because I don't even think about this. He did. I forgot about Night Shift. There's another movie called Night Shift about the same. It may be the same name. I'm a big fan of Night Shift, but not this one. There's another movie called Night Shift, not made by Ron Howard. Interesting enough, that's about a monster being under some kind of factory, little small factory kind of deal. I love that movie. This Night Shift, I've actually seen it, and Fonzie, hey, he also comes out in the Night Shift, but it's actually Night Shift about corpses or those doctors or I forget what they called. That they're like some medical specialists that deal with coroner. They're like coroner. I think it's about coroner stuff. Splash, I love Splash. I have not seen Splash in a long time. I like John Candy, the character he portrays in Splash. Cocoon, I actually rented Cocoon. I think why I don't know about old people. Willow, oh I love Willow. Morgue attendant, there you go. Morgue attendant. Backdraft, Backdraft. It sounds like a fireman movie. I'm not a big fan of fireman movies. The Paper, comedy drama. The Paper, don't never heard of it. Beautiful Mind, don't know it. Frost Nixon, don't know it. Wow, he did Cinderella Man. Cinderella Man's a boxing movie. I like boxing. Apollo Rush, In the Heart of Sea, never heard of it. 13 Lies, never heard of it. The Grinch That Stole Christmas, and Almost Done. Dilemma, Solo is Star. What? Ron Howard didn't do Solo a Star Wars movie, did he? A Star Wars story? Ron Howard actually did Star Wars movies? The one in 2011, a Solo, a Star Wars story? I don't even want to believe that. It doesn't even make sense. Robert Langdon films. What? The Da Vinci Code. Almost done. Angels or Demons. Heard of that? An Inferno. Don't know that. The Beatles. 8 Days a Week. Don't know nothing about that. I'm almost done. Favorati. Don't know about that. We Feed People. That only to mention a few. Forgot about Splash. Cocoon was brilliant. Beautiful Mind. I haven't seen that one. Russell Crowe played a genius. He won an Oscar for that. Seriously? Wow, I did not know that. Haven't kept up with Star Wars. I did see a Solo story. I went solo to go see it. Sorry for the excuse me for the dumb joke. Cocoon. The part I remember about Cocoon, that old people were going somewhere far or something. The part I remember that thought it was cute is that this older man, for some reason, because I don't remember a lot about Cocoon, he knew he was. I think they were going to another planet or something. So the man is like, "Well, I'm not going to be on Earth, so I'm going to go to my bank account and give my money to everybody. I'm going to give my life savings to people." I like that part, but something about cocoons in a swimming pool or something. I don't know. I don't remember. Splash is about a mermaid. I don't name the girl that plays the mermaid. I don't think she's that famous. Tom Cruise comes out, and John Candy comes out. My favorite part about Splash is when John Candy they portray him as a boy and a boat, and he throws change on the floor to look up a woman's dress, and then his dad picked him up and smacks him in the head. Tom Hanks in Splash. At that time, he's portrays a little boy. He sees a little mermaid, girl mermaid in the water. That's so cute. And then they show a city at the end when I'm sorry to be ruining the movie or whatever. I have to say it. At the end, they show an underwater city that they're they're hand in hand swimming to. Oh, happy ending. Swan goes ahead. You kept, yeah, you read that Star Wars. The oldies would swim in pool and die and start getting their youth back. Wow, seriously? Wow, I don't remember about. I don't remember Cocoon. Daryl Hannah is the mermaid. Oh yeah, I think she's okay, pretty. Oh, Swan Girl, I can ask you this: in actresses, who do you think? Who do you think is a beautiful woman as an actress? And I'll let you answer first, and then I can't even think of anybody. I know there's beautiful actresses, but I don't know why I can't. I can never remember some. It's kind of weird because I see beautiful women on the internet, but I don't know their names. I won't remember. Not most of them. Actresses too. I can't remember. Hey, you guys, and if you're just sitting on the couch and stuff like that, if you can smash the like button, I appreciate it. Only if you like my stuff, man. You know, she's with Neil Young now. Neil Young is a guitarist, right? Penelope Cruz. Yeah, she's pretty. I'm thinking of Salma Hayek, but what's the lady's name that's married to Michael Douglas? She's like the only one I can think of. I know there's women. I'm like, oh, you're gorgeous, but for some reason I can't remember. And I'm thinking, if I can't remember them, maybe they're not that gorgeous. I think I see more extras like in a movie that I don't know their names that are more pretty. You know, the girl from Friends. I thought she was pretty for the longest time, but now I'm like, eh. Yeah, that chick, man. She's all right, but I've seen better though. Catherine Zeta Jones. There's a politician named Bobert. She's from Colorado, I think. I think she's real pretty. She's short, but she's real. She's oh my gosh, she's pretty. Bobert. She's a congresswoman. She's very pretty. Margaret Robbie. Wow, I wouldn't have known her name if I didn't look her up on the internet. And she plays Harley Quinn. Oh my gosh, she makes such a beautiful Harley Quinn. She has a body, most actresses do. I fall in love with her more than being a Harley Quinn. She makes 100% awesome Harley Quinn. She's Australian, you know, isn't she Australian? I don't know how Australians get jobs here, man. They live so far away. Birds of Prey, the movie with Harley Quinn. Now you can see it for free. And I think if I just saw that lately. I like Birds of Prey. I like what's it called? Suicide Squad, Deadshot, and all them. The Crocodile, awesome. Too many of them look like Frozen with their fake lips. Okay. So you're saying who do you think has fake lips? Catherine Zeta-Jones? Margaret played. Oh my gosh, we could talk about Barbie. Have you seen Barbie? I don't know. It's because I saw Barbie, and I thought they should have made a Barbie movie a long time ago, which they could have. Why they didn't do it, I don't know why. The Barbie movie is a slap to the face of guys because they put Ken down really bad. They made Ken look like a jerk. Barbie rejects him. I'm sure, even though he was a jerk, it's in a matter of opinion whether he plays a jerk or not. Which, yeah, he was kind of a jerk. But I'm pretty sure Barbie hurt his feelings. She even hurt his feelings in the beginning of the movie. What was it? No, Ken, you can't. You can't sleep over in my house. It's all girls. No, Ken, I don't want to be with you. My opinion is that in Barbie, they should have been nicer to Ken and the other Ken dolls, whatever. And you would have had because when dads watch that, or if you take a boy, you have to because if a sister, let's say it's a sister, you have a mom and a son and a daughter, right? Taking the Barbie movie. If you have to take the son to go watch Barbie because of your daughter, your son's gonna go and they're not gonna want to see it again. If you take a man to that movie to take his daughter, he's not gonna want to see it again because they're putting down men because Barbie is putting down putting down Ken. She's rejecting them. We don't like that. It and I thought the movie was kind of silly even for children. They should have made them Barbie and Ken. Let's take over the world, or not take over the world, but let's you know, I don't know. For one thing, you need a bad guy. You always need a bad. Have bad Barbies or military man attack Barbie land, whatever. All right, I'll talk about it more, but see what Swan Girl said. Ryan Gosling in Barbie too. Oh, does he play Ken? Does Ryan Gosling play Ken? They should have involved Ken in a good happy ending kind of story. That's what Barbie's supposed to be about. And I didn't like the Barbie ending. So Swan Girl, did you think that Barbie was being mean to Ken and guys like me should be mad about that? Or did you think that the Barbie movie was okay and it was okay? It didn't offend any guys or anybody. I'm sorry I missed the part that you said Nicole Kidman has odd lips. You haven't seen Barbie? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it for you. I thought you had seen it. Um, Nicole Kidman. We have a second person in here. If you want to talk, go ahead and talk. It's cool. But if you don't want to talk, that's fine. Nicole Kidman has odd lips. Interesting enough, did Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise, they met at a movie, uh, Something of Thunder, about race car driving, and then they got married in real life. And then, as far as I know, they adopt Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman adopted one child or two. And Nicole Kidman is taller than Tom Cruise, but I don't know how much. And what I read, the only thing I read is that or she talked about Tom Cruise that she still loved him, but Tom Cruise dumped Nicole Kidman. There you go. Thank you, Swan Girl. Days of Thunder. Ron Howard directed them in Far, Far Away. Seriously? Is that the name of a movie? Far, Far Away? Well, I thought they met in Days of Thunder. I don't know. I've never seen a movie called Far, Far Away. She's happy with Keith Urban. I'm pretty sure she has kids already. How tall is Nicole Kidman? Tom Cruise was in Scientology stuff. That I know. Um, let's see how tall she is. Nicole Kidman, height. She is. My bad. I put it on YouTube. Google it. I think so. Keith Urban is a magician, isn't he? A magician. A musician. A magician. She married a magician. Nicole Kidman, height. Doesn't say her height. I'm not looking in the right place. Ryan Gosling. Here, I'll find it right here. How tall is Nicole Kidman? I should have that Alexa thing, and I don't. Nicole. I'm gonna say 5'8". I don't know why I don't. She's 57 years old. She's 5'11". That's tall. That's close to 6 feet tall. Tom Cruise is like 5'6" or 5'7". How could he be with a girl, a girl that's 5'11"? Well, she's not a lady. She's not a girl anymore. She's older now. I think so. Jeepers, that's tall. Oh my gosh, I thought you were gonna start talking about Jeepers creatures, but you wouldn't talk about that because that's a scary movie. 5'11" is like 6 feet tall. That's tall for a woman. How tall is Tom Cruise? He's 5'7". He's a shorty pants. How about Zach Efron? That hunka munka. Hey, do you know who Zach Efron is? Swan girl? Zach Efron is 5'8". The other hunka munka is Brad Pitt. I don't know. Brad Pitt's not my cup of tea. I'm sounding gay, but I'm not gay. No offense to gay people. He said, I watched Zach in a movie called Gold. He was brilliant. I haven't seen that movie. Swan Girl, how is it that you're seeing a whole bunch of movies I've never seen before? I need to check these movies out. A movie called Gold. Fool's Gold. All right, I'm about to cut it. About to cut the cheese. I'm just kidding. Nah, man. Swan Girl. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go and take off. You are the first person, not even girl, first person to outdo me and last longer than I do. Yeah, but I've been running about 2 hours and 30 minutes. I watched Zach and I rent from library for $2 a movie or watch free from movies and that. Yeah, you like movies a lot. Yeah, I'm about to get going in the live stream. Thank you for Swan Girl for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, cool. Hey, Swan Girl, did you subscribe to my channel? Please. I need you in my channels, man. I know I'm hoping that to run into you again because I need you for my channels to help me out. Hopefully you're not that busy and stuff. So I'm hoping Swan Girl subscribes to my channel. She'll think about it. Okay. She'll think about it if she will subscribe to my channel. You guys out there watching on your couch and stuff, I hope you subscribe and I hope you support the channel. And where I don't get paid anything for doing this. And but I enjoy doing it. That's why I do it. So from Swan Girl, from me, from Gun that was on earlier, I will see you in the next live stream, and I'll leave you with this. The world will never be a perfect place, but we can make it better. Till next time, my name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, and I will see you next time. Bye, Swan Girl. See you in the next one. Bye. Good night.